Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you, my dear children? Today we'll be learning a new topic which is called CPU. In the last class, we have learned about input devices, output devices. Yes, and what output devices we have learned? Do you remember? We have learned monitor, speaker, printer, yes, and projector. We have learned many devices. Today, we'll be learning about CPU. Let's start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let's start. CPU, the full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. What is the full form? Central Processing Unit. Say with me. Central Processing Unit. All of us have brains, right? Do you have brain? Yes, miss, I have brain. Likewise, a computer also have brain for all the tasks to perform. When we write 5 plus 3, what is 5 plus 3? We say it is 8. How do we know? Our brain tells us that it is 8. So, the processes are done in the brain. Like that, in the computer, the processes are done in Central Processing Unit. മനസ്സിലായോ? Yeah. In the CPU, input devices and output devices are connected. Input devices and output devices are connected. In the CPU, all the input devices are connected, all the output devices also connected. How? Why? Why? Because when we give an input, suppose through a keyboard, we give an input through a keyboard. For an example, I write 5 plus 3. What it will do? 5 plus 3 is typed in a keyboard. Then this will go to the CPU. What will the CPU do? CPU will allocate a unit called ALU, which we will learn. And this ALU will do the 5 plus 3 task, the addition task. And then the result will be stored in the memory. What does the CPU do? It will allocate ALU to say what is 5 plus 3. Do the task ALU. Please do the task ALU. ALU does the task 5 plus 3 and the answer is 8. It will be stored in the memory. So, CPU does all these things because it is the brain of the computer. Right? Right. So, CPU consists of 3 main parts. It has a control unit, it has an arithmetic logic unit, a control unit, an arithmetic logic unit and memory. So, we have to learn what is a control unit, what is arithmetic logic unit and what is memory. Let's start. Control unit. From the name itself we can understand it controls all the processes. From the name itself we can say that control unit controls all the processes. Control units, it looks after the working of all the parts. Computer has many parts. Keyboard, mouse, monitor, projector. If all the parts are working or not, who will take control of this? The control unit will take control of this. Right. What does the control unit do? It controls all the working of the parts of the computer. It will act like a supervisor. What does a supervisor do? Supervisor will come and check if all things are done right, if anything is wrong or not. In an organization, what will the supervisor do? It will check everything is right or not. Likewise, the control unit is also a supervisor. It will check if everything is fine. And what will the control unit do? One more task. It will give the processes for the brain to think to the arithmetic logic unit. The control unit will send the numbers or the symbols for the process to the arithmetic logic unit, and then the results will be stored in the memory unit. All the things are done by the control unit. Next, we will learn what is arithmetic logic unit. What's the short form of arithmetic logic unit? Say with me. ALU. ALU. Arithmetic logic unit is called ALU. What does ALU do? Arithmetic logic operations are done. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Everything, every mathematical operations are done. Greater than, less than. Arithmetic logic does that. After that, memory. We are learning about memory. What is memory? Why is it needed? മെമ്മറി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിലല്ലേ ഫയലൊക്കെ സേവ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റൂ. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എനിക്ക് റിസൾട്ട് 8 ഇപ്പോൾ കിട്ടിയപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് എവിടെയെങ്കിലും സേവ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ? നോ. സോ മെമ്മറി ഡസ് ദ സേവിങ്സ്. ഓൾ ദ ഫയൽസ് ആർ സേവ്ഡ് ഇൻ ദ memory. നമ്മളൊരു if we paint anything on a computer, suppose if there is not a memory, then after you own the computer some other time, will you get that paint? No, it will not be there in the computer, right? So we need a memory for storing all the things we have done, all the calculations, the drawings, the pictures. It must be stored. It is in the memory unit. But we have learned control unit, arithmetic logic unit, and yes, memory unit, right? Now, after this, in the CPU, there is an important diagram to learn. The important diagram is control unit has control of everything. It is the supervisor. So control unit is drawn first. Then from the control unit there will be access to our arithmetic logic unit, ALU. It comes after control unit. From ALU, an arrow mark must come towards ALU and from ALU. And we have one more unit. It is called memory. Memory also we have to draw, right? It's above control unit. Draw a memory unit. See? Okay. Now, this is inside of the CPU, right? So we keep this inside a box. Okay. Now something is missing. What is missing? Input and output is missing. Where will we give input? Here. Input. It's in a box. And output also from the CPU. Output. Children, please draw, learn this, okay? Control unit have access to arithmetic logic unit and to the memory unit. From where does the input come? See, from the left side to the control unit, and from the control unit the output is displayed. This is called input process output cycle. What is this? Input. What is this? Process. And what is this? The output. So this is called input process output cycle. IPO cycle. Isn't it interesting? It's IPO cycle. When I ask how to draw an IPO cycle, will you draw this? Yeah, input, process, output cycle. Today we will be learning only the CPU part. Okay, let's revise the CPU. What have we learned in the CPU? Tell me. CPU is called Central Processing Unit. Then, is it an input device? No. Is it an output device? No, ma'am. It's a processing device. It's the brain of the computer. How many parts does the CPU have? How many units does the CPU have? Come on. Control unit, arithmetic logic unit, and memory unit. Control unit does all the supervisings. Arithmetic logic unit does the addition, subtraction, multiplication, less than, greater than. And memory unit stores all the memory, and then we can see the result. Then you must learn to draw this IPO cycle. In the next topic, we will be discussing about storage devices. What all devices we use to store the information, like CDs and all we know now, pen drive, CD. Next class, we will learn about storage devices. Today, we have learned about CPU. എല്ലാവരും പഠിച്ചല്ലോ, മിസ്സിൻ്റെ കൂടെ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ, മിടുക്കികളാണ്. മിസ്സിൻ്റെ നോട്ട്സൊക്കെ മിസ്സ് വാട്സാപ്പ് ചെയ്ത് തരുന്നതായിരിക്കും. ഓക്കെ, എന്തായാലും ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ് വൈൻഡപ്പ് ചെയ്യാണ്. അസ്സലാമു അലൈക്കും വറഹ്മത്തുള്ളാഹി വബറകാതുഹു.